All right, you ready to get started?
Let's do it.
All right, welcome back to the Bantering Boneheads. I'm David.
I'm Tony.
And I'm Mark.
And this is take 372. Not really.
So we've been doing it, one take a day would be over a year.
Yeah.
That should give us plenty of blooper reels.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll be right back. Oh, it actually worked.
Right.
For some reason, last time it didn't come back to us, and I had to get up out of the chair.
Yeah, we're really struggling with the technical difficulties since Jason's had to work, and it's just really kind of it's hard. So have to bear with us till we figure this out. But
we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there.
All right. Well, today's subject, as you can see right here, is unbelievable facts.
Yeah. And some of them are pretty unbelievable, as you're going to find out here in a second. I guess we'll just go in order. David, you just read one. I'll go, then you go, and
now,
we won't get out of order.
Full disclosure, this all came from Tony, and I haven't read one of them yet, so I don't know what to expect. These are clean, right?
Yeah, there's nothing bad in it.
No Indian reference?
It's weird.
No what? Indian, is that what you said?
Yeah.
There actually is, but not that way.
Okay.
But, so we'll see here what we come up with.
Okay, so here's the first one then.
All right.
The world's oldest dog lived to be 29 and a half years old. If one dog year equals 7 human years, that would make it equal to 206 and a half years old. What?
Did they name that dog Moses?
No, it would be Methuselah, probably.
Methuselah,
Yeah. Man, the oldest... I mean, I had a dog, Coco. You remember Coco?
Yeah.
You remember the game we used to play with her?
Oh, yeah. Which end is it?
Which end is it? But she lived to about 15, and we finally had to put her down, but she was in bad shape, man.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, she was in bad shape. But I couldn't imagine 29 and what was it, 29 and a half?
29 and a half.
Wow. Let me slap my reading glasses on.
What kind of dog was it to say?
It didn't really say. But, 29 and a half years old. That's crazy. So, I'm going to use my phone here, and I'm sorry, but I cannot pronounce this word. So, I'm going to let the phone pronounce it for me. Okay, you ready? See if you hear this.
Hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliophobia.
I'll play it slow.
Hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliophobia.
What kind of fear is that?
That is the fear of long words.
Yeah.
I mean, wow. It's like they're torturing them with it. Well, you have blah, 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 blah. And they're sitting there shaking.
Is this going to kill me?
Can you imagine it as a spelling bee?
Oh, Lord. I couldn't. When I was looking it up, I had to keep looking at it to see how to spell
them
it.
kids can do it.
Not this one.
That's type of words, them long words like that, they have to spell that.
Oh.
Towards the end. Like, I feel so bad for them kids.
It reminds me of a video I watched. There was this dude in Africa, and he was saying his name, and I couldn't even begin to pronounce it. We'll just have to do that one day and let you see it. But, that's pretty wild. Hippopotamus, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
All right, Mark, what you got?
Well, this is something I didn't know. Bananas are berries, but strawberries are not. Botanically speaking, a berry is a fruit produced from the ovary of a single flower. Bananas fit this definition, while strawberries do not.
That is weird, but it's true. And it's kind of like...
Why would you call it a strawberry?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of like they say a tomato is a fruit and not a vegetable.
Right.
And I don't know what...
A peanut is a meat.
What?
Yeah. It's considered a meat.
Pinto beans is in the meat group.
This drink is a solid.
It's a solid for you. It wakes you up.
Yeah, it wakes me up. I don't know, man. Okay, what we got, David?
Weird. Okay, starfish don't have bodies. Their entire body is technically classified as a head.
Now that's weird. Wouldn't you think?
Yeah.
But check this out. This is a little known fact, man. The distant cousin of the starfish is actually the chocolate starfish. And every one of those have a body.
Yeah.
And what's wild is we actually have a recording of the chocolate starfish in its natural habitat. If you'd like to let them hear that. Go ahead, David. Let them hear it.
Oh, the chocolate starfish.
It's amazing that we have that recording.
I can never listen to that album again.
Now listen. We're going to have to break from the show for a second. We're not going to pause it. You can cut this out if you want, but I'm going to tell you, man, me and you got to have a talk, and we may as well let them hear this, okay?
Okay. I'm
So,
concerned.
do you remember when we were setting all this up and you said, man, I've got all these sounds. I've got the crickets. I've got the whatever, all this weird stuff. He said, what other sounds do we need? Did you not?
Yeah.
And I said, what did I say? A fart,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And you're like, we're never going to use that. And guess what?
The chocolate starfish.
There it is. Listen to that. That, my friends, is an air biscuit. Hit it again. Somebody cut the cheese. I mean, go ahead, one more time.
One more time.
The toothless one has spoken. Hey, hit it. Oh, is that the lonely cry of an imprisoned turd I hear? Hit it. Oh, the thunder from down under. Hit it.
Go more.
Just hit it. Hit it. You know, I can't say the Finnish word for this, but it loosely translates to truck driver candy. I don't know why, but hit it. Oh my gosh, the southern winds are blowing. One more time. Oh my goodness, the backdoor breeze. Okay.
Is that all?
That's all. Okay, now, I think you owe me an apology because we did use that.
We are limp.
You said we're not going to use it. We're not going. But you can save the apology for off the camera.
Look, you've been and not only that. And that's what I've got to say.
Okay, I like it. Okay, now we'll be back to our unbelievable facts, and it's my turn. It's my turn.
Oh, it's your turn?
I thought that was your turn.
No, it's not my turn. Unbelievable fact. We have used the fart sound in this show more than any other sound combined in all other shows. Prove me wrong. That's all I got to say.
Again, I want to apologize to Limp Bizkit because we just ruined their whole album. Chocolate Starfish.
Chocolate starfish. I know.
I mean, they called themselves Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Here's one for you. Honey never spoils. Archaeologists have discovered pots of honey in ancient Egypt tombs that are over 3,000 years old and is still perfectly edible.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I mean, I seen that when I used to go in Mom's cabinets and she had the honey with the head on it, the white head,
Yeah.
and she was like, "It's still good. Go ahead."
Oh yeah, don't go bad, man. At least we bought some at the Christmas show last year. It's pretty close to a year old, and we're about out, but it's still just as good.
What is it?
Honey, bees.
Honey with the white. Okay.
Yeah, the bees. Honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still eat all that.
I know honey.
Don't go bad.
Sweetie.
That's crazy.
Okay, David, your turn.
Okay, this says octopuses have 3 hearts. Wouldn't that be octopi?
Well, I thought about that, and I was looking, and I've seen it both ways. But when I found the unbelievable fact, it said octopuses, so I ran with it. Octopuses, octopi.
2 pump blood to the gills, while 1 plumps. Well, I mean, it is plump on top.
Yeah.
While 1 pumps to the rest of the body.
Their blood is also blue.
Yeah.
I read that and forgot to put it in there. So that's kind of wild.
Okay.
This is you said something about Indian. Well, here it is.
Oh, Lord.
An Indian woman was constipated for 45 days
Holy.
and had to undergo surgery to remove the fecal matter. 45 days. Could you imagine that? Yeah. Well, we'll not do it again, but we have that sound recorded too.
Oh, we've got a few of them.
Okay, here's one for us. A chicken once lived for 18 months without a head. Mike the chicken's incredible feat was recorded back in 1940s. He survived as his jugular vein and most of his brainstem were left mostly intact, ensuring just enough brain function remaining for survival. In most cases, a headless chicken dies in a matter of minutes. So they kept this chicken alive.
Yes. And I
Why?
read the story about
Like,
that.
what was he
It
on,
was an
life support?
accident. It was
Like,
an
he
accident.
couldn't
No.
function?
No, so the dude was cutting the thing's head off and it just kept running around and for a crazy amount of time. And so what he did is he would just drop food down into its neck hole.
That's a year and a half.
Yeah.
That's a year and a half.
Yeah. And he went on shows
Isn't
with
that
it.
not considered cruelty to animals?
This is way back. This
Oh,
is like,
before
I want
PETA?
to say it was in the 40s or something.
Oh,
I can't remember.
I'd have
what
felt
it
sorry
was.
for him and ate him.
Yeah, for sure.
Put him on the smoker.
There's a buddy of mine. I hadn't talked to him in years. Daryl Knipe. Never forget him. With the fire department, he joined my station, and we was doing the interview. And about the same time we was doing the interview, somebody brought me back my Bojangles chicken. I pulled one out and said, "I would like to thank the chicken for giving his life for my nourishment." Okay,
Headless chicken.
the headless chicken. My turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
My turn. Okay, the Eiffel Tower can grow taller in the summer due to thermal expansion. The metal structure of the Eiffel Tower can grow up to 6 inches taller during the hot summer months.
What makes that happen?
That's pretty
The
crazy.
expansion and contraction of the
contraction of the earth.
Steel.
the
Steel,
heat.
just the heat.
Oh, I should
You
know
know.
that.
Yeah.
I'm a welder.
Yeah.
Some welder you are.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
So now you're going to have to go measure something in the.
now I'm probably going to have to put a new application in because nobody's going to hire me.
Now,
I'm sorry if I
Out of-
cost your job.
out of all the unbelievable facts, this one just takes the cake for me, man.
Okay.
And I cannot pronounce this dude's name real good, so I may be wrong there. But in 2021, I looked this up multiple places on the internet to confirm it. In 2021, Italian artist Salvatore Garral, or however you say his name, sold an invisible sculpture for I've seen two different numbers, 13,000 or 18,000 euros, and he provided the buyer with a certificate of authenticity to confirm its existence. So my man sold him nothing for a big amount of money and gave him a certificate of authenticity saying it does exist, and somebody bought it. I'd have laughed all the way to the bank.
Yeah.
Why?
So here this dude's got a sculpture in his house, sculpture that is really nothing. I mean, what if it got stolen? How would you even know?
Right.
I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
That blows my mind.
Yeah, but it's true. It's true.
Oh, Lord. A day on Venus is longer than its years. Venus takes 243 Earth days to rotate on its axis, but only 225 Earth days to complete a trip around the sun.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's weird. But it's fact.
Yeah.
Fact. We've checked all these, so
I've got one more really crazy, unbelievable fact
all right.
that we have spent the last 20 some odd minutes going through all this and still sitting here.
Okay, I think we got one more piece, right?
Crazy fact of life. No, that's it for me.
Oh, you're out?
Yep.
Oh, I still got another one. Okay.
You know why?
No.
Because I skipped one.
Oh, you skipped one?
I skipped one.
Okay.
Okay, so the crazy fact of life. We are continuing. All the world's bacteria, if stacked one on top of each other, would stretch 10 billion light years.
That's what they say. I don't know how you can prove that, but hey, we'll go with it.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. This one says you can fit all planets between the Earth and the Moon. If you placed all the planets in a row, their combined diameters would total about 238,900 miles, which is roughly the average distance between the Earth and the Moon. Yeah, crazy. You got
Yeah,
one
that
more?
is crazy.
All right.
I mean, that's what they say. I don't know.
That's pretty cool.
It is actually pretty cool.
There's a lake inside an island inside a lake inside an island.
Yes.
Wait, say that again.
There's a lake inside an island inside a lake inside an island. In the Philippines, Volcan Point is an island within Main Crater Lake, which is within Taal Volcano, which is an island within Taal Lake on the island of Luzon.
Dude, that's like putting two mirrors in front of each.
Yeah. I think what's the name of that land that's supposedly Atlantis?
Yeah. Yeah, Atlantis. I don't know, man. I had to reread that one he had. I don't know how many times before I finally grasped it, you know. But yeah, it's crazy. So I guess that's our unbelievable facts. What was your favorite one?
The end.
The end.
I like the chicken.
You like the chicken?
Lived for 18 months.
Yeah, that one.
I
was
would have
probably
cooked
the
him. He
crazy-
wouldn't have made it 18 months with me. He probably would have made
That's
it
probably
18
the
hours.
craziest one.
That is. I got two that I can't just choose between. The one with the sculpture, of course, and
That
then,
was stupid.
yeah, but it happened. And then the chocolate starfish. I'm a fan. Yeah, there you go. I firmly believe that God created farts purely for the pleasure of men, because women just don't get it. Don't you
Oh,
think?
my wife's got it.
You think she's got it?
Well,
Mine
she
gets
got
it.
it a few times when we were sleeping.
Mine gets it every day. Every morning
Hey,
I'm on a roll.
let us know what your favorite one. Leave a comment below. If you got some other crazy facts, leave them there too. Maybe we'll do another one on that
Yeah.
if you can tolerate it.
Yeah. No more farts. We're done.
All right. If we gave you a chuckle, I need to start that over again. If we gave you any kind of chuckle, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Help us grow out.
Grow up.
Grow
Just subscribe. Don't just subscribe. That's all we're asking. Subscribe and share.
And between now and then, whatever you go and whatever you do, stay bona fide.